Good evening and welcome to the Posthumous Poetry Series, Part 12. We got a dozen of these fellows in, and I want to thank everybody up to this point who's stopped by, listened to me read my poems. You are truly the coolest people on the planet, and we can prove that. Thought I would read a funny poem. I think it's funny. I probably think all my poems are funny. But the title comes from a conundrum I experienced one afternoon. I was coming back from the Italian store and I had a fresh cannoli with me, and I'm at the bus stop and I see this woman in a display window of the store trying to screw in this light bulb, and I thought to myself, I could do that for her. But then I thought, well, how would I say to this woman, if you hold my cannoli, I'll screw in your light bulb? So I didn't do it. And I'll give you something from the poem. I have this line that says, "The elephant is soft and mushy." And it just goes, I used to use this line a lot when I would describe nonprofit charitable literary organizations when I was heavily involved with the nonprofit world. And the line comes from a cartoon by a guy named S. Gross, and I don't know if he's really still working or not because I'm not paying attention. But he was kind of a real funny guy and he had a really twisted sense of humor. And then he used to just do books of comics, of funny things, And one of his strips for the day was the telling of the blind man and the elephant, where each of the blind men had the elephant and they were describing them based on what they were experiencing, and the one man had his arms around the legs of the elephant and said the elephant must be like a giant tree. The one had his trunk and the elephant must be like a wonderful vine, and the other one has his tail, the elephant must be like a strong branch or something. This kind of stuff goes on. And in the final square, you see this guy about 20 feet from the crowd, the elephant and the other blind guys. And he's saying, the elephant must be soft and mushy, and you see him having his experience. So I thought I'd share that with you. This poem is called, "How does a gentleman say, if you hold my cannoli, I will screw in your light bulb?" The petrichorous sillage on Ellsworth Avenue. Better an agnosiac than an agnostic who plays the worst game in the house, betting on red and black instead of the bingo game, as Hyman Roth suggested. Believing he is more eurybathic than bullshit, he joins his brethren around the elephant. The elephant is soft and mushy. We dissent in the attar and the darkness, the clots every day. Sara writes, "I was getting ready for bed. I had a dizzy spell, closed my eyes. The important, marvelous revelation concerning you appeared to me. Without waiting for your permission, I performed for you a string of mystical, beneficial, occult aid ceremonials. The danger with this is that I may find myself stuck in your past or in your future, and never be able to return to the present. I said to myself, this is the business we've chosen. Hans Ausberger, Austrian pediatrician, believed for success in art, a dash of autism is essential. Elvis is singing It's Now or Never. And Gina, I just wanted to tell you I had a dream I was sucking your toes.